Oh my fuck, Serenity was so fucking dumb! And I loved every minute of it. Like, what is this movie? Like, what the hell is even this movie? This movie seems to only been made to show off McConaughey's ass, I swear. Hell, I'm not even sure how they managed to get the talent they got attached to this piece of shit. Everyone involved just wanted a semi-vacation on an island. It's the only logical explanation. By the way, this video is going to be filled with spoilers, not that you should even care, and by the time you're watching this video, it'll already be in the DVD dollar bin at Walmart. Where to even fucking start with this thing? Where to fucking begin? Oh my god. Started murmurs about this film about how it's reuniting Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway again. Not that that's really any kind of selling point. I do consider myself a fan of the film Interstellar. It's not a perfect film, it gets messy, but the good definitely outweigh the bad for me. But the lack of chemistry between McConaughey and Hathaway was definitely one of my least favorite aspects of that film. And oh, it's even worse here in Serenity. Now, I was even going to see this film. I had no idea what this film was, I never saw a trailer, but it wasn't until I saw a tweet from Adam of Your Movie Sucks giving me a very strong, hilarious recommendation. I just couldn't resist. I had to bite the bullet and see whatever you want to call this fucking thing on the big screen. And oh boy, this movie is such a hilarious mess. I've even read some are calling this a noir thriller. Fucking seriously? This one was just as noir as Armageddon, as 2001: A Space Odyssey, or as Face Off as Goodfellas, okay? It tries so hard to set itself in the genre and fails in every aspect and every way. The harder it tries, the more hilarious it becomes. This movie is generic in every sense of the word, even when it's trying to be something daring and different, and believe me, it does try to go there, and does become even dumber for doing so. This shit looks and feels like a wannabe epic Michael Bay joke of a film. The cinematography is so bland, the shot choice and editing at times are just as hilarious as the script and performances. The whole cast is ridiculous and over the top. It felt like they're trolling this entire fucking movie. Most of the cast are fucking Oscar winners, as the trailer tries to hilariously point out. It's just not one of those terrible generic films that tries to make it sound more self-important and epic than it actually is. Slap together a few Oscar-winning and nominated actors and Jason Clarke, and you get yourself Serenity. The only performance I can remotely take seriously, almost, was Jaimon Hansu, as he was the only actor in this not making a complete fool of himself, and hey, props to him, man. At least he was getting me somewhat invested into the story and the scenes he was in, but not really. This film was written and directed by Stephen Knight, who also wrote Eastern Promises, a film I quite enjoyed. On top of that, he's an Oscar-nominated writer, which makes it even more hilarious. The performances by McConaughey and Hathaway are so ridiculously cringeworthy and over the top. McConaughey is always shouting and screaming into the sky like a drunken madman. Hathaway is just so embarrassing in every single line delivery. The attempt in the writing of their characters as classic archetypes found in most mystery noir is just so pathetically laughable. Matthew McConaughey's character is a down on his luck and always drinking. He must be an anti-hero. Anne Hathaway's character is such a femme fatale, even with her stilted and hilarious way she delivers her lines as the poor helpless abused wife of a rich and powerful man. I've never seen these levels of characterization executed so flawlessly. In all seriousness, I have no issues with these types of characters or archetypes, but Serenity executes them in the most painfully obvious way. It's like, look at us! Remember these types of characters? Aren't we so daring and brilliant for using these types of tired tropes in our modern day film? It's all the tropes and tired aspects of a noir thriller without any of the style, intrigue, or powerhouse performances. This isn't Chinatown, this isn't Shutter Island, or to a lesser extent LA Confidential. It tries too hard and fails even fucking harder for trying to invert these noir aspects into its story and characters. The film's plot is even more ludicrous. Matthew McConaughey is a down-on-his-luck fishing boat captain, but when Anne Hathaway reappears in his life with an offer he can't refuse to take her alcoholic abusive husband, played by Jason Clarke, on his boat to murder him, and she'll give him $10 million and blah 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 fucking bullshit. You already know what kind of film this is trying to be. Also, apparently Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway have a son together, and Jason Clarke abuses the son, and somehow McConaughey and the son have some psychic bullshit connection. The son is some IT tech genius, I guess. Oh, fuck. Diane Lane is also in the film, but her character has little to no relevance besides some awkward sex scenes with McConaughey, so even mentioning her seems as pointless as her screen time in the film. Jaimon Hansu plays McConaughey's first mate, or whatever term fishing boat captains use for the right hand on deck person. He's sort of the moral compass of McConaughey's character, despite how many times he is mean and dismissive to him and tries to push him away. Whatever, who cares? Also, the music, the over-the-top orchestration of the soundtrack is so great. It's just so funny. It's there to let you know that you're supposed to be experiencing a very special moment. It should feel this way because music gets bigger and bigger. You gotta know when to feel certain things because this is a $25 million budget movie. This is supposed to come out last September, October, but no, they shoved it over to January because that's what studios do if their films are too good to release at the end of the year Oscar bait season. Serenity is the type of film that likes to remind you over and over again of what just happened in the scene prior, and on and on and on and on. There's a certain character in Glass that's always trying to find McConaughey's character, and every time he's on screen, it's just so hilarious. The depth of seriousness in his facial expression. This made me want to burst into so much laughter. Every time McConaughey interacts with some random character in his day-to-day business, they always mention, hey, hey man, this guy he wants to talk to you, he's trying to find you, here's his business card. And he walks away every single time they try to inform him of this. This happens at least 4 to 5 times in the film. I thought this would lead to something absolutely pointless, but no, at least it's something truly fucking hysterical that I was in utter shock of what I was seeing. So the film gets more repetitive and repetitive. Anne Hathaway tries to convince McConaughey to go forward with the plan, but he's continually resistant until he gives in and has awkward sex with her. It isn't until the weird guy in glasses finally catches up to McConaughey for the most outrageous, comical twist that will make M. Night Shyamalan himself blush in embarrassment. The whole film feels like a rejected Shyamalan script that he himself would think would be too stupid to pitch, let alone make into a major motion picture. But the whole entire twist, the big reveal, everything this film was leading up to is the characters and events. Everything is one big computer game simulation.
What the fuck? Oh God! Oh God!
Hey kid!
What?
I'm a computer! Stop all the downloading!
I'm not even joking. I shit you not. The man in the suit and glasses reveal this to McConaughey and it's like, what? Is the movie actually being fucking serious right now? So remember how the son was some sort of IT computer genius? Well, he created this world and these characters, and yet some of the characters in the simulation are aware of it, I guess. The guy in the glasses says he is the rules, and McConaughey can't kill Jason Clarke because he is the rules of this world, and he says he can't break the rules, but then later realizes that the kid or creator has changed the rules, so now he can actually kill him. I just don't know what the fuck is happening. Anyway, it turns out Matthew McConaughey is really the kid's dead father who died in Iraq, and Jason Clarke is his abusive stepfather, and Anne Hathaway is his mother. And so he created this whole simulation to kind of cope with the trauma he's been going through. They throw Jason Clarke off the boat in the simulation, then the kid kills Jason Clarke in real life, but it's all okay. It's all fine, people. He doesn't go to prison since his dad was abusive. And then he calls Matthew McConaughey on the phone in the simulation to let him know that he's changing the game now, but still he'll still be in it, and then the kid will visit him in the game, and then everything's great. Yay, happy, hooray, happy ending. That's the movie. My goodness, this film is amazing. It is so inept, so ridiculous and generic yet daring at the same time. It blew my fucking poor mind. I know it might seem I'm hating on this movie, but no, I don't hate this movie. I fucking love this movie. In the same way I love something like Geostorm or the Hurricane Heist. For all its missteps and pathetic attempts at being something with substance, it's consistent in its unintentional hilarity. It keeps up the ridiculousness throughout the entire tone of the film, and I'm calling it early, but this is the most hilarious film of 2019. We're only into February and already we have a front runner for the most unintentional comedy of the year, and I'm going to give Serenity 3 out of 7 stars. So those were my thoughts on Serenity. Feels good to be back after quite a long period of making videos, and Serenity was the perfect movie to come back with and review. So what are your thoughts? Are you one of the dozens of people who also saw Serenity? Did you enjoy it in the same way I did? Let me know down there in the comments. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you be so kind. My name's George Ray. I want to thank you here for tuning into this review. Look forward to more videos coming very soon, and until next time.
You don't read many like this anymore. They don't come across anymore. An adult erotic thriller like this. With a whodunit along the way in a location that just tastes good. The movie tastes good.